her entire pregnancy because she didn't want to like
Hang
go
on.
through the motions apparently
Wasn't
of
he born addicted?
Yes.
Or
yes.
correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to put shit out there that ain't true. But I'm just
She
asking
claimed
a
he didn't,
question.
but there's no way that he didn't come out because
I
he
I
was
have the text message where she says that he had the water shits
Oh,
and
thank you, dear.
vomiting, and that she was hoping that that was the worst of the withdrawal that he was going to have.
it's like she knew that
And
her
while she was using H, it was mixed with Fent and xylazine. So I'm
what the
gonna
hell is
pause you,
xylazine?
Kayla.
Well, hey, I'll be back. I gotta call my
What
mommy-in-law.
is
Okay.
xylazine?
It's a fucking horse tranquilizer.
Wow, that's
So I'm going to
crazy.
show you the pictures of what it did to her. She has court in September because she's being sued by Maryland healthcare clinics.
For what?
Well, I would assume
Money owed.
I would I would assume a hospital bill. But yes, she did Xyla. Look, I'm going to show you these pictures. So, let me turn this off. This is the napkin, okay? And she said it was coming out of her eye, and I was like, Ashley, that can't come out of. I was trying. Oh, there we go. She said that it was, and I was like, no, girl, no. That came out of her eyeball.
I'm gonna throw up. Change the picture. Change the picture. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna throw up again. No, I'm just kidding.
Do
But
you
I'm
see?
sorry. That shit that you just showed did not come out her eye. She fucking coughed that shit up. She looked like she got pink eye.
This came out of her eye, supposedly.
I'm sorry. How did blood come out of your eye? I mean, I guess blood could come out of your eye, but like,
I
ew,
don't know
what the
what the
fuck?
fuck that is.
I'm sorry, but like, that is like so chunky that wouldn't have the opportunity to come out of your eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have eyeballs. Like, that's
Well,
not for nothing, but those paper towels that she is using, okay, where she's saying, "Oh, this came out of my eye." It looks like, you know, when you have like old paper towels, like my dad's garage, like he had a paper
that's
towel
toilet
roll.
paper.
That's toilet paper. Okay, whatever. It could be toilet paper. It could be paper towel. Any type of that type of shit. And it's in an environment that's dirty or has smoke in it. When you wet it, it's gonna turn that color. I don't know if anybody understands what I'm saying,
Yeah.
but like the paper itself is going to be tainted by the dirt, the smoke, whatever is in that garage. And when you wet it, it turns yellow. It's almost like y'all, like, you know, Jess, I smoke cigarettes. I smoke cigarettes up in my new house. I ain't smoking cigarettes in my house, but in this house, like my grandmother smokes cigarettes in the house, my dad smokes cigarettes, I smoke cigarettes. So like at least once a year because the tobacco literally makes shit yellow. So it's the same thing with paper. Like you wet it, it's gonna be yellow, like because of the dirt or whatever. That's what that shit looked like to me. The first picture, when you showed me the first picture, I was like, that's a dirty fucking piece of tissue paper or whatever the fuck. And she wet it and it turned yellow because of the dirt in the environment. Does she still work at the garage?
No, P's got rid of her right after she.
And oh my god, I can't with the Cecil fucking college.
So listen, this is the funny part. Okay.
Looks like a gremlin.
Did you see the fucking AI pictures that my daughter made?
No.
Oh, girl, hold up.
Like, I hate to talk about someone's looks, but she's just so bad on the inside that, like, I just don't even care. Like, she literally resembles a gremlin. Like, and the only thing people can say about me is that I'm fat, and now my teeth are fucked up, but whatever, that I'm fat. Like, I know. Oh my god. Jump scare. Those sweatshirts are like $35. Probably more than, maybe, yeah, or more, girl, because college sweatshirts around here, I'm paying $50 for one. Oh my god, that one really looks like her. That's so funny. Fiona. Ashiona. Like, where did she get the $35 to get that sweatshirt? Oh my god. What ears, bro? I can't. They even got the black line around her neck, like wild from her fake ass jewelry. Oh man.
All right.
I can't. I went to that college like, yeah, like, and not for nothing, but like she that's bad funny, that screenshot. She didn't even go. Where is she living now? Like, she's still in that place, or
She's in an Oxford house.
bro,
Yeah.
like, don't you want more?
Her? No. So listen. She talked about how she's going to college and she's going to become a counselor, a addiction counselor.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Jess. Let me just stop you right there. You can literally become an addiction counselor online. Like,
Well, a lot of her shit she's been doing online. So, like I said, she claims that she wants to work with CPS to work with using mothers. For what, bitch? For you to fucking just
for
be
you to
like,
take their kids?
well, no. She wants to tell them on how to continue to use while pregnant and make people believe that they're on a MAP medication. That's what. So, I'm gonna tell you this right now. So,
Oh my
in order for her to get to continue to receive the daycare and cash assistance, and her housing, right? And this is all out of her own mouth, is that you have to either be working or in school. So what she
you
did,
don't want to work.
right, in February, okay, in February, she was given a voucher from the rehab that said, hey, you have completed GED classes, you have passed the, pretest.
The classes, right.
And here is your voucher to go and take the GED at no cost.
For free, right? I did the same thing when I was 18. I dropped out of high school when I was 17, but I dropped out for a good reason. My grandmother had Alzheimer's and dementia, and I didn't want her to go into a nursing home, so I dropped out of high school and I took care of her when I was 17. But anyway,
Right.
I dropped out of high school. My grandma passed away, and right after my grandma passed away, I went to the community college over here, CCRI, and I took GED classes. And I ended up actually not even having to take the classes because they were I had done all of my high school years. Like, I knew all this shit. And they were like, "Oh, you don't even have to take the classes. Here's the voucher." They gave me a voucher too. Go take your GED. I think I did have to pay a $20 registration fee, but I didn't have to pay for the actual like test itself, which was like $100 or something more. Like, maybe, I don't remember. It was too long ago. But they definitely, if you go through the classes, that's your ticket to get the voucher. That's how I knew she did it for free, and she was asking people for money to fuck for a GED.
Right. So then, when she got to the rehab, it was the same thing. She had to either work or be in school. So she then got on a online academy, Khan Academy, and enrolled through them for GED prep classes, even though she didn't need them. So that way she could say that she was working. She also then took the tests one by one and like kind of spread them out so that she could continue to say she was in school. Now,
Right.
I just paid and just in case, so she wants to run her fucking dick suckers because we know that that's what she likes to do.
Oh, I'm sure she's gonna go talk. She's gonna make a whole fucking post a video about me. Like, girl, you are so, like, we know what you're gonna do. Like, surprise us. Why don't you just really, like, make the actions that you say you don't give a fuck? Well, choose actions that say you don't give a fuck then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she says she doesn't care, but then she goes and makes a big ass video post. She didn't make a whole video like, oh, these two bitches. Not like that. I mean, but you know what I'm saying. That's right on track for her. Trick from Baltimore in the auntie voice.
So my daughter got a text message the week of the 15th and said, in order for her to come to school, and move in on, I think it was the 21st. $6,500 had to be paid, or at minimum $1,641. Now, I was unaware that there was, I believe it was a grant that was for $5,500 and that she hadn't accepted. The financial aid had told her, go ahead and accept that. But the whole $5,500 did not go towards fall. They split it half fall, half winter. Okay. So
Did you freeze? Can you hear me? Oh, now I can hear you. That was weird. I
oh,
like lost you for a second.
well, it's because
Oh, wait, it happened again. Is it just me that can't hear her? Like, can someone please tell me, like, in the comments? Okay, so you can hear me, but we can't hear Jess, right? We all on the same page here?
it might be because I'm surfing through pictures.
I can hear you now. Okay. Oh, wait. Yes, every time she goes back to... Okay, that's what's happening. When she goes back to find the picture, we can't hear her. That's exactly what's happening. Okay, so... Yeah, dude, I just can't. Like, it's just too much for me. Like, she's too much for me. It's just like, maybe. Like, I had a little bit of hope. Like, I'm the type of person... I'm an empath. Like, I have hope in people. Even if I... You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that things go good for you. I would never wish bad on somebody. Like, I really thought maybe a kid, she was going to go into this program, this house, and that she was going to get a job. And while she was in this home paying for, I mean, you're living in a commune pretty much. Like, who doesn't want their own space? Like, you know, my husband, I'm going to be selling my house soon. But anyways, like, people have told me, oh, get a roommate. No, I would have to really, really close with you. Like, you were my real good friend for you to, like, live in my house with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, how uncomfortable that must be to no more. Yes, that's what I was saying to Jess earlier. I was like, because I think I've known Jess for, like, probably, like, 5 or 6 years now. But I don't think, I mean, maybe she was there at the beginning of all the Ashy Cat stuff, but I think Jess came in a little bit after. You and me and, like, I don't know, so many people, Panda, like a lot of us, we've been around since like day one. Like, well, not day, I've been around since like the very beginning. And it's just crazy because it brought a lot of us together. We've all known each other a long time and whatever. But yeah, I don't go live on, I mean, I do sometimes, but really I just do private readings now, which I've always done anyway. And listen, I loved TikTok. Like, I loved going live. I loved seeing you guys. Like, I loved doing readings. I loved meeting people. I loved being able to give people readings all around the world. Like, I've given people readings overseas in other countries. Like, if I didn't have TikTok, I would have never had the opportunity to do that. However, the drama that it ended up bringing at the end, and the when people start, it's envy, and then they start lying about you, and then people are like, oh, I didn't get my package, and you have the friggin' mailing slip and you're showing it, and you're showing the tracking information and that it was delivered to their doorstep. Like, hello, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the lies, and some people ran with it and some people didn't, and then people that I thought were my friends like jumped on this bandwagon with this girl that I didn't even know, that was like quote unquote exposing me for shit I really didn't do. So like, after all that happened, I was like, I'm gonna come back on TikTok because I miss my friends. Because like, a lot of you probably remember that, well, I don't know who's in here, but some of you probably remember, like, I left TikTok for like a good while, like probably close to a year. And then I was like, you know what? I miss a lot of people like that I would talk to on a daily basis, or at least a weekly basis. I miss these people, so I came back to TikTok. But I swore I would never go live and do readings again. I did end up going live and doing readings again, but it was never ever like it was back then. You know what I'm saying? back then it was totally different. Like I would have hundreds of people in my lives. People would be waiting for in the queue for readings. People would be prepaying days in advance. TikTok's just not like that anymore. It's just not. Hey, Sandra girl.
All right,
Yeah, I
so
know.
real quick, here you go. It lowered it down to 38.85, and it was fucking paid in full. Can you do that, Ashley? Can you send your child to fucking college,
No,
or
she
even
can't.
yourself, to one of the best universities out there? One, two. The fact that she only has one class 2 days a week, she's going part time. My daughter today is
Imagine
her
full
fourth.
time.
Right. Her today is her fourth day of school, and she has already had 9 or 10 different classes. She's going to major in nursing and minor in psychology.
Good for her.
You sit here and you
That's
talk all this
awesome. You
shit.
did that, Jess. You should be proud of yourself too. It's
Girl,
all about
I
your parents too.
I am beyond fucking proud of myself, because at one point in time in my life, during my addiction, I would have never been able to do that. I would have never been able to, just the other day, pay off the loan on my truck for $20,000.
Oh, girl, don't talk to me about loans. I don't want to talk about loans. I just got a fucking had to sign my life away for a car. I didn't have a choice though. Well, yeah, I really didn't have a choice, but I just signed my life away for a car. I don't want to talk about car loans. But when I sell this house, I'm gonna just pay that shit off because it's way too much. It's the interest that's like absolutely asinine. It's crazy. But yeah, I gotta get to work, y'all. You know what I was thinking? I know so many people are like, because I know you love my work, but like so many people love when I would make a work chronicles video about the crazy people that I get on my lines. And I've done like work from home lives a couple times, and it was fun. Oh my god, she's your twin, bro. I thought that was you.
Nope, that's my little girl.
Wow. I
And
thought that was
then
you.
notice, Ashley, notice the little sign that she says, it says, I
I
miss
miss
my
my
mom.
mom. Aww. Is she living on campus too or no?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a whole experience.
Oh, girl, I've done nothing but cry.
I know, I'm sure. It's hard. But I was just saying I have to go to work, but like I was saying, like so many people like love the videos I make about like the crazy shit that happens at work. So I've done like work lives, like I've gone live while I'm working a few times, and people like really liked it, but like I always feel bad because I can't really interact with the live per se because like I'm working, like. But I was like, maybe I'll fucking go live. Watching you type in those nails entertains the crap out of me. I know. I was in the office the other day and like 3 people were like, oh my God, how do you type with those nails? And I just responded with one word, fast. Because
Her
I
fucking
don't know
claw
how.
daggers.
I don't know how I do it. I mean, some people, I was at a barbecue at my friend's house the other day. Now I smoke, so I'm going to be a chatty Cathy, but I went to my friend's, a cookout, my friend's like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. It wasn't the other day. And her man's like a few years older, like probably like 15 years older than us. So some of his friends were there. And this guy, Bob, he like comes over to me. His name's really Bob. He comes over to me and he's like, I just have to ask you one question. And I'm like, yeah, sure. He's like, how do you wipe your ass with those things? And he says it in front of like everyone. And I was just like, I don't drink at all. I had drinking one White Claw. Like I drink socially, but like I never really am out in social like places to drink. So I had one White Claw and I was a little tipsy. So then I was like, dude, I was like, do you wipe your ass with your fingernails? He just like looked at me. And I was like, no, right? And then like everyone started laughing. I was like, it's true. Like anyone that has acrylic nails, you've gotten that before. It doesn't even matter like if they're not even that long. Like before when my nails weren't even that long, people would ask me that shit. I'd be like, I don't know, how do you wipe yours? No
I
bullshit
got
though,
that.
Jess. Your daughter looks just like you. That's wild. Like at first when you put the
Here,
like
look.
picture up, I thought it was you.
Oh, no.
Ew, whose toe was that?
No, that's Ashley's finger.
god, I thought it was a toe. Oh my god. Her fingers look like she's out working on cars. Shit. Like, what are you doing with your fingers, girl? Like,
There you go.
oh my god, wow. Yeah, she looks a lot like you. Well, in that other picture, that like with you next to each other like that, I could definitely see like the difference between the two of you. But in that first picture, like when you flash that on the screen, real like I like looked over, I thought that was you.
I get that all the time. And even so, my dad had called my phone, and I was outside, and Kristen answers, and she says hello, and he carried on about a 20-minute conversation, and she says, "Hang on, let me go get mom," and he says, "Huh?" And she was like, "Hang on, let me go get mom," and he was so confused, and I was like, "Hello," and he was like, "Hello." He said, "Who
Yeah,
called you
that's so
back?"
funny. That was me and my mom back back when I was like a kid. Like I would answer her phone and people would think I was her. I'd be like, nope, it's not. It's me. Like
Yep,
it's Kayla.
that was during move-in day. I had cried a lot during that day.
Yeah, I'm sure. I know it's a big thing. Like when your kids leave, it's definitely a big thing. It's scary.
Oh,
But yeah, y'all, I'm so glad. Like, I just was scrolling, and I seen you, and I was supposed to be at work at 10:30, but I could pull strings. But anyways, my computer. I've been sitting here like watching my computer restart for like a good like 10 minutes now, and it was like stuck on the Dell screen. And I was just riding it out, and it happens sometimes. And like usually I force it down, but I guess if you just wait like literally 10 minutes, it does end up cycling back on. But these work computers, yo. They suck. It's because they put so much on them that like it's like to the max and they are barely like operating. Like
Kayla, did you see the
God.
pictures of her room currently?
No, please show me if you have them before I
Oh
go.
god. Oh god. Oh yeah. Here.
Is it that blue wall? Like, because I see her like a few clips of stuff with like a bright blue like wall behind her.
Yes, but so look at this shit, dude. So gross. So fucking gross.
With the crucifix, like she's holy.
Oh yeah, because so she tells people Christian, but then in messages she tells people she's going back to her Catholic ways.
Bro, are you a witch or are you with organized religion? Because I'm sorry, I know that I do know people. I mean, I believe in God, I believe in a higher power, don't get me wrong, but I don't believe in organized religion.
Okay, so this she stood up,
Oh my god, look at all the bags.
empty monster cans while she's claiming that she's diabetic.
Oh my god, dude. What about the girl? You're out buying PlayStations. Scroll back over. Sony, what the fuck is that?
So I think that that's her laptop. She did buy a new laptop.
Well, she got a bunch of video games. Scroll a little bit, or are those DVDs?
Those are DVDs.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
Um,
this bitch out here playing video games.
but so listen, I truly firmly believe that her and Gabby are in cahoots together.
They could be.
They both at the same time claimed that they were pregnant, and then both magically,
We're not.
Ashley's was negative.
Yep.
Allegedly, Gabby had, a carriage.
Yep.
Those are. Do you see the milk?
Oh, the baby
Boiled.
bottle's just sitting there, bro. Next to the hair gel and shit. That's nice. If she takes
Um.
videos of her taking her methadone, that's like cringe to me. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, she did it on a
Like,
live.
give me attention. Give me attention.
But so
Look at that mess, bro. Look at all the shit piled up in front of the air conditioner.
this is her head wrap. Do you remember that she put that head wrap on, claiming that it was religion?
Bro, it
Did
looks
you
like a bunch of gauze. I thought.
did you see that video?
No, I didn't.
Oh, look at this shit, girl. You're about to laugh. Oh my god. Here you go.
Oh yeah, I did see this. Oh yeah, I did see this, bitch. And I made a video with a napkin on my head. And I was, I did see this. Oh my God, I forgot. What does she think? She's fucking Muslim?
No, she says Catholic.
What? So she thinks she's a nun? Because only Catholics that wear head wraps are nuns. I went to Catholic schools. Like, get the fuck out of here.
So that's her head wrap that she had to have and use. You got baby medicine. This could easily fall on a climbing toddler.
It's scary that she has a toddler that's walking around in that room. Look at all the bags. Those bags are all probably filled with trash, obviously, because
Those are cans.
Yeah, they're filled with trash. All those bags are filled with trash. It's disgusting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then I called the chapter. I most certainly fucking did. And this guy was like, well, they're supposed to do weekly walkthroughs. And I was like, yeah, well, they don't.
Obviously, they don't. I mean,
So
that's wild.
He said he was going over there to see what the hell was going on. And then she posts a video talking about how, oh, well, listen, I'm going to show you the comment. This bitch claims an older lady.
I've been doing something that I realized today at school really helped me with my anxiety.
Amen. Between the automatic assumptions I relapsed because I asked for help, took what I did, get and bundled it with the baby daddy's money, who gave it to me, by the way, and now the car on the road. Show proof. There is no fucking car on the road, bitch. Shut up.
If she had has she shown this car?
No.
Okay, we all know if she actually had a car, she would be all over showing that shit, bragging about that.
Yep.
Ain't no way.
More. Oh my god.
As time went on, I realized that their words don't affect me. It doesn't change.
Is it not on this video? But she says she said somebody called and it was an older lady. It was brought to me that Sunday and tags and insurance within 2 weeks between the money I had saved up from his dad and family. Bitch, what family?
Yeah, ain't no way. That's wild.
Oh, one of the comments says an older lady.
I mean, I'll stay live with you, but I'm gonna have to mute if I get a call. Is that cool? Wait, did she disappear again? She need to stop disappearing.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for the comment where she said...
Did you hear what I said? I said, I'm going to stay on live with you, but if I get a call, I might have to mute. So if I just go on mute, you know why. I mean, unless you guys want to hear my call, but I don't think it would be really that entertaining on your live. I'm not going to take over your live, but like, if y'all want to hear the craziness, like, just comment and let me know. But I'm going to just mute if I do get a call. I hope I don't. I really hope I don't.
Oh, how about this one, Kayla? She had to pay $25 a class to cover books up front. My daughter just went and bought 4 books, 2 of them being used, and it was $520.
For those 3-day-a-week classes to end. Now here we are. I'll update you guys Friday and let you know.
All right, she muted. We'll give her a second.
Working went.
I'm gonna find this fucking comment.
Syllabi, I'm not gonna lie. Howdy y'all. I know I have been AWOL for a month ish. I know I posted with the last GED attempt.
Where'd it go?
First GED attempt on the 23rd, so yeah, about a month. Anyway, today was my 3rd try. I did not bother trying to fly. Howdy y'all.
Paisley, are you still in here?
Doesn't change my money. Doesn't change my ego. It was a lot easier to ignore and let go. And then
I'm sorry, Twinkle. It's my ADHD, I swear.
For that person. Again, whomever your higher power is, just saying, please be kind to this person so that they can recognize kindness. Something like that. It helps a lot.
Oh, right here, right here.
And it may only work for those with social anxiety.
I also had another trigger for it. I was alerted about several Oxford House chapters having been contacted by an old-sounding woman. Bitch, fuck you.
Part of my routine. Give it some time and let me know. Does it work?
But fuck you. An older woman.
I realized today at school really
and sent photos. And also, I only contacted one chapter, and that was
Let me
yours.
just tell you before I go there, it is hard.
I can dox you again and show how I know that it's yours.
What you do. Don't
You probably shouldn't be on live stream while you're going outside and collecting Amazon packages. I'm just saying. Just saying.
fear for what people think or say about me. Fear for if they're laughing at me in their head.
It's called
Just
surroundings.
hand it all over to, in my case, God.
But I like that. An older sounding woman.
Whatever your higher power is. But anyway, I handed it over. It took a little while.
I can play the call again.
Snappy comments when I knew that people were lying. You know,
where this guy didn't seem too fucking happy.
It's just part of life. As time went on.
So she's posted some videos, but she's
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
like this is a comment where she says by an older sounding woman. I was the woman who called the chapter.
Because the guy probably said that to her that went over. An older sounding woman called and said whatever. That's wild though, because you don't sound like old. That's funny.
No, I think that was her just trying to like try to stir me up. Yes. Since the call. Oh, and this. Kayla, did you notice this one? She has something tucked in her cheek.
What?
Yes, listen, and you can tell by the way she talks, her mouth movement, watch. Because after she takes the GED and she said it was done, she was waiting for the result, you can see how her mouth and everything else, she claims that she got the car.
This is probably the most nervous I have ever been for a test. Pretty sure you can hear how dry my mouth is. Like my lips are literally sticking to my teeth. But to be fair, this is my first test without the extra anxiety meds. So, heading up in the elevator now.
And you can clearly see that her mouth is not sticking to her teeth.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But like, why the fuck would they be giving you anxiety medicine to take a test? Any anxiety medication gonna make you sleepy or loopy.
Uh-huh.
That's wild. I'm sorry. But yeah, you can see something in her mouth, like on the left side.
Yeah, over here. But watch, because after she takes the test, she goes back to normal.
I'm finished. I would be willing to bet my life I failed. Then once again, the things it told me to work on.
Does it move?
None of that on the test. And everything that I really suck at. I got a deal for unlimited retakes, so at least there's that. But I'm already braced to see less than 146. I'm already braced. I'll be back when I find out. Howdy again, y'all. It's like 2 hours later. I got my score after like 40 minutes of waiting. I failed. I literally went by no more than 3 questions hitting me. And
magically, when she passed, it says that she passed.
I'm sorry, but you definitely failed more than 3 questions if you failed the whole thing.
Maybe. It might be chewing tobacco. It might be.
Maybe it is. Maybe that is what it is.
Or it could be some hugs tucked up in there.
It could. I mean, is that stuff white? Because it looked like whitish colored. Like
the Zen packets are white.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that shit. So,
but so then, she failed by 3 points.
And I thought she had 3 questions.
Well, I think
maybe it was 3 points. I probably heard wrong.
I don't know, but then she claims that she passed only
more than 3 questions.
Oh, 3 questions.
Hitting the minimum. And it was all easy things. And I know what did it. I had a lot of stress yesterday. I found out one of my friends has lost her battle with SUD. I had some stuff with the house. I had all the touring college yesterday and getting admitted and all the paperwork. And literally like 3 hours spent just getting admitted and touring the campus. I knew I had the test today. I was already super anxious about the test today. And so it was kind of y'all. I know I have been AWOL for a month. Ish.
And mind you, every video that she posts, she has to talk about me. And I will always hold on to that one fucking statement that she made about how my kids don't like me or I don't like my kids or something like that. But I just paid, $4,000 for my daughter to go to school. And the other one is that during hard times, I always seem to manage to pull myself out of it without asking for help. You're goddamn right. You want to know why it's called adulting? It's called being a fucking parent. Yep, I sure do pull myself out of it.
The last GED attempt, or the first GED attempt on the 23rd, so yeah, about a month. Anyway, today was my third try. I did not bother trying to even record the second try because I kind of already knew it wasn't going anywhere, and I passed. I am officially a GED holding graduate. My classes start August 26th, so I get a 12-day break before I have to hit the books again. When I tell you all, I am relieved to finally be here. If I have to look at one more number for the next 20 million years, I'm going to scream. And don't even get me started on slopes. But it's done. It's over. I did it. It was 148, so it was
Yes.
only 3 points over passing, but that 3 points feels like a freaking ocean at this point. This is actually probably one of the hardest things I've done in my life, and also the most fulfilling thing I've done in my life.
The hardest thing in life wasn't becoming a mother. It wasn't getting clean or sobriety. The most fulfilling wasn't that she got clean or that she became a mother. The most hardest and the most fulfilling thing that she did was take a fucking test. That's really strange because the most fulfilling thing I've ever done is get clean and be a fucking mother. Okay? Okay.
And I'm glad I got to share this journey with you guys. Okay, thanks, bye. Howdy, y'all. And I said English syllabi, the English and psych syllabi baby schedule. Howdy, y'all. Today was the first day of school. Being the first day, it wasn't actually a full on work day. English class had us do like a benchmark essay just to kind of see where we were. And that was about the only work. Psych, I was in there 10 minutes tops and got let out. So the real work begins on Friday. But so far, I am absolutely over the moon that I decided to do this. And I still cannot believe that I achieved this. I know I didn't do this by myself.
Hey Ashley, really quick. How do you think that the state of Maryland is gonna handle the fact that you lied on a government document? Just saying. Because when you had that baby, you put on his birth certificate that your maiden name prior to any marriages was Reiner. And like Paisley said, that's why you rushed to finally fucking get a divorce after all these years of claiming you were going to. So that way, if they looked it up, it showed that you were divorced. But you don't realize that they can see the date that the divorce was signed and completed. And yes, I'm going to be that salty bitch to contact the state of Maryland birth certificate department. And I'm going to tell them that you committed fraud and perjury on a government document.
God was in there because I couldn't have done this by myself. I also put applications in for a couple work study positions today and was informed of a couple regular job hirings or openings that I'm applying for in a few minutes. And of course, because it's for the college, it'll work not just with my class schedule, but also with my baby schedule, which I'm so glad that I finally have days that people can work with for my baby. At this point, anything is better
You've
than
had
nothing.
days.
I just needed to wait
Monday
for
through
those
Friday while
3-day
he
a week
sits in
classes to
fucking
end.
daycare.
Now here we are. I'll update you guys Friday and let you know just how actually working went. I was a little nervous with the English syllabi, I'm not going to lie. And I said English syllabi, the English and psych syllabi. But I think I got this. So all in all, here I am, still pushing and thriving, still happily at the Oxford House, still mind blown that people took the time and energy to try to stalk down the chapter leader of said Oxford House. I told you all, anything that went through any chapter landed in my lap and I wasn't playing. Literally, that has been...
I'm going to stop you there because, ma'am, if you were to call the wrong chapter, they're not going to hunt you down to say, hey, we got a call. If it was also the wrong chapter, Robert wouldn't be saying, okay, well, I'm going to head over there and see what's going on.
Oh my god. Yeah. You're so right. Struggle with her GD was reading novels in kindergarten.
Right, Paisley, right. They checked her room because it was the right fucking chapter. She literally walked outside on the live stream to pick up a fucking Amazon package and showed the numbers on the house, showed the building across the street, the tree in the yard.
She's oblivious.
Twinkle Toes, yeah. She says that they did in the comment.
The only downside of the last few weeks, or the last, how long has it been? Like a week and a half since I passed GED. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I will see you guys again.
Which is really weird because this was posted 1 day ago, but I called on July 21st.
Nuh-uh.
Friday. Much love to you all. I am gonna go and check online classes and see what work I have from them, and then try and take a break before the baby comes home. Okay, thanks, bye. Oh, and a quick y'all, if I PS, y'all still didn't get the right chapter. Laughed at by the chapter, not me. Now again, okay, thanks, bye. Howdy, y'all. Today was the first day from them, and then try and take a break before the baby comes home. Okay, thanks, bye. Oh, and a quick PS, y'all still didn't get the right chapter, but you are being laughed at by the chapter, not me. Now again, okay, thanks, bye. Howdy, y'all. Howdy, y'all. If I'd have seen this sooner, you definitely would have had an answer sooner. My issue was feeling oversedated in the mornings and then feeling really sick in the afternoon. And I took it as the dose being too high, not realizing it was a different issue. I spent months in taper, got rid of some of the sedative effects, but still was sick in the afternoon. Long story short, it took about 1.5 years to figure out I needed to be on my original 80 milligram dose, 50 in the morning, 30 in the night. After about 3 weeks doing that, I was no longer racing to get the second dose as soon as my alarm went off because I felt like shit. And I've also been able to miss my dose for an entire day and not realize it until I went to bed that night because there's literally no effect. I am not sedated in any way. My brain doesn't feel foggy. I have lost a lot of the memory problems that I was having from it. I also came off of a psych med, so that helped too. I'm not going to lie. But definitely, if you're feeling like this is happening to you, I'm not going to say it, but if this is how you feel, change your dose. If you're not feeling like it's holding all day, then split dose. If you're feeling like it's holding, but it's keeping you foggy and feeling this way.
You know what's funny? She's giving people advice to...
I was just going to say, what are you, a fucking medical doctor?
Well, but even if somebody goes into a clinic and says, I want a split dose, there is a process to splitting dose. You have to have blood work done. You have to fucking do it all. You don't just go in and say, I want split dose, and they give it to you because Ashley Cat told you to do so.
Lower your milligrams. This definitely is not a way that you should be feeling on a perfectly balanced mat dose. And I speak that from experience. You can actually go back to my videos where I documented going down, how bad it hit, how sweaty I was, how gross it was, and watch how it
Yes,
improves.
Mrs.
I hope that
K,
helps.
yes.
Okay, thanks, bye. Howdy, y'all. If I something like that, it helps a lot. With howdy, y'all. I've been doing something that I realized today at school really helped me with my social anxiety. And so I've decided to share it. And let me just tell you before I go there, it is hard to make it a habit.
Oh, and Taylor, girl, her roommate said the 6 months that they spent in the same room, Ashley showered one time and bathed that baby twice in 6 fucking months.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Who's taking care of the kid then?
What do you mean? Her
You
and
said she only.
daycare.
What?
Her and daycare.
So daycare bathes the child?
No, he just doesn't get bathed.
Oh my God.
And I don't know if you remember, but she made it very clear that she was not going to have them cut him as a baby, you know?
Yeah.
So
Oh
not
my God.
bathing him and being in a diaper would cause a massive, horrible fucking infection.
Oh my God. Are you actually fucking kidding me?
Where
She's
to,
such a disgrace. She's such a fucking disgrace, bro.
where to God?
That's absolutely wild.
But once you do, you don't even think about it. I had followed a tip and began letting my fear for my reputation, fear for what people think or say about me, fear for if they're laughing at me in their heads. I just handed it all over to, in my case, God. For you's watching, maybe universe, whatever your higher power is. But anyway, I handed it over. It took a little while to get rid of the snappy comments when I knew that people were lying. You know, it gets tiresome when you see lies believed. It's just part
That
of
she still
life.
does.
But as time went on, and I'm realizing that their words don't affect me. Doesn't change where I'm living, doesn't change how my son lives, doesn't change how we are living, doesn't change,
Shitty.
doesn't change my ego. It was a lot easier to ignore and let go. And then I found that just a quick little prayer for that person, again, to whomever your higher power is, just saying, you know, please be kind to this person so that they can recognize kindness. Something like that.
Bitch,
It
don't
helps a
pray
lot.
for me.
It's not a master cure, and it
No,
may
the
only
fuck
work for
she
those
doesn't do
with
that.
social anxiety, but try it.
That's
Let me know how it
of an
feels.
empath. You're not that bitch.
I think it took me about a month, month and a half for it to really become something I didn't think about. It's just normal and part of my routine. Give it some time and let me know. Does it work for you? Okay, thanks, bye. Howdy, y'all. I've been doing something that I realized, howdy, y'all. It sucks, but it looks like I have to.
And those are videos that she's posted since the house check. But no ma'am, don't pray for me. Pray that you better yourself for your
Get off.
child.
I can't.
Okay, I'm sorry, but you just look like Fiona. Imperfectly beautiful. Are you wanting a box or was that on accident? Yeah, fuck that bitch. Like I said, do not pray for me. I have not asked you to. I do not want you to. You are a fucking mental lunatic. Girl, bye. Go wash your ass, Gabby 2.0. When was the last time you did that? Oh. and perfectly beautiful. Did you want a box? Or was it an accident? So, currently, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I know that there were calls made regarding her living condition. So I'm not 100% sure on if they took that serious and, opened a case or... Oh, it is. It is just fucking disgusting. And you gotta think... No, you're fine, honey. That's why I ask. I know people hit stuff on accident, and I don't want to just be like, oh, hey, what's up? But no. So, they were contacted regarding her current living conditions, and that's just because of the simple fact that I don't know if anybody noticed in her lives. So, she went from pacing between the two rooms to walking a circle, a 2-foot circle in one room. So the house was contacted as well as child services, and that is just like I said, based on her past living conditions and how gross that it is. It makes it unlivable and unsafe for that innocent baby. And I'm going to go out and say that basically when she's, not live and she has the baby, that she sounds like fucking Gabby yelling. Because you can't tell me that almost 2-year-old boy, terrible twos, right? That he's not getting into or trying to get into everything under the sun. And she's not yelling at him to get out, don't touch, leave it alone. Well, if your room was clean or child-proofed, you wouldn't have to yell at that baby. You wouldn't even have to worry about him. But God forbid that you clean your room. And I couldn't, dude. My OCD would kick in. And that's what I told the house owner guy. I said, the concern is what she lived in before. When you get clean and you're trying to be sober and in recovery, you change. But that's not a change. That's continuing down the same nasty path that you had, 2 years ago. Oh, yeah. Oreo. Come here. And sorry, I'm trying to find clothes because I gotta get dressed. The M-dome that sits around in the reach of that baby, Oh, Jesus. What else? The filth, like I told him, the pests and the rodents that it brings into all the other roommates. Yeah. Let's make, God, I was just thinking about it. Oh, Paisley's video, okay? All of the people that try to come in here and try to troll me about, the cats are the past, quit bringing it up, the past is the past, blah, 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 whatever, and trying to use it also as her addiction. Oh, well, she was in addiction. Oh, well, she's clean now. Well, she has on her page, excuse me, excuse me, that her clean date is October 30th. But mind you, she's also told people that it was like October 26th or some shit, whatever. Well, if her clean date is October 30th and she didn't get out and go right back to using, which we all know she did, then that means that when she abandoned them cats a month later, she was clean. She was sober. She was very much still, or allegedly, in a right state of mind when me, Whack, Auntie, Margaret, everybody offered her help with those cats. Everybody. And she told everybody, oh, it's okay. Grandpappy is taking care of them. Well, like I said, at that point, she would be clean. So, quit trying to come for me saying, oh, well, that was the past, and that was part of her addiction. No, it was not. Oh, Paisley, she ain't ever gonna do that, honey. Just like she won't ever get on and say, yes, I lied and I accused Jess of hacking Margaret's medical records when it was me. Or, how after she said that it was me, she turned around and said, Margaret already knew that it was her. Margaret already had the messages and knew that it was her. Well, then why the fuck would you continue to fucking blame me? Oh, because of accountability? Well, and see, Paisley, she says that she doesn't have to tell anyone anything because she has boundaries. And with boundaries, it's nobody's business. Well, it kind of is because you literally intentionally unalived 6 fucking cats. And she knows. Even after she went into rehab, she could have contacted me, Paisley, Whack, Margaret, anybody, and said, hey, the cats are in the apartment and I don't, I can't take care of them. Can you go get them? And she would have. Well, but right, and I understand that, but I don't, because she allegedly hated and despised Margaret so much. but apparently talk to Margaret all the time on the backside. So if you can talk to her, why can't, you reach out? But like I said, even if she would have reached out to me and said, hey, she wanted me to, I can pull up the text where she's repeatedly asking me to do this Zoom call so that I could come see her in person at the rehab. You had to do like this online class. So you wanted me to come to Baltimore. Why not say, hey, I need you to come get my key and go in my apartment and get my cats? I probably would have never been able to go in there. I'm not even gonna lie. I probably would have opened up the door, put some cat food out, and I know. Although, Whack and I laugh about this all the time because she would always say that if we came to Baltimore to see her, we could just crash on the couch. There was no need for us to pay for a hotel room. Bitch, you couldn't pay me to fucking sleep in that house. You couldn't pay me to walk into that house. Just like funny how she told everybody that she had asthma, but she lived with raw shit in her hallway for fucking months on end. And then magically, now that she's out of this shit, she's vaping and can breathe again. Just like she no longer stims while she's online and makes that god awful ugly fucking face that she always did. Right, Paisley. But I mean, then again, she was given free food, and sadly, it was. And I'm not saying sadly on your end. I'm just saying like overall in general. Sadly, it was cans. Because if it wasn't cans, those poor cats, while they were left all alone to starve, would have had something to eat. And, while she wants to try to compare people, so when she messaged me and asked me to send her food because animal control was coming, I told her, why don't you do this? This is my cat food. See the big ass tub? Once it hits about half full, I'm at the store buying multiple fucking bags of food to fill it back up. My cats never go without. Oh, and that's the other thing that you can take accountability for is telling your bullshit fucking puppets that I told you just to leave the cats in the apartment, abandon them, and go to rehab because they're just cats. No, bitch. Like Kayla said with her dog, my cats are my fucking kids.
It's just wild that she left them all there. Like, you literally could have dropped them off at the AC piece, whatever the hell, ASPCA. Like, I know sometimes they charge, but like, you could put them in a box and left them on the front doorstep. Like, you could have gave them to someone. You could have posted them shits up on Facebook Marketplace. Someone would have bought them or took them. Like, she had so many different options, and it's like, how could you? How fucking could you? But she could, because she's fucking vile. It doesn't take drugs for a person to be vile.
Kayla. If Paisley had paid her
animal
control to do intake, she could have went and dropped them off there at no fucking cost.
I know. Paisley tried and tried and tried.
Wack and I offered to go to Maryland to get the cats to help her clean her apartment to bring that baby home.
Oh, I know. A lot of people offered her help. Like,
She denied. She even denied a fucking baby shower. Free gifts. Because she didn't want Wack and I to see how she was really living.
yeah, and she also probably didn't knew that wasn't gonna have anywhere to fucking take those gifts.
Well, I still wonder, and I will continue to ask her. I know I will never get an answer. Actually, where's all that baby shit that was gifted to you on Amazon? Where
Right.
the $250 fucking bassinet that Wack bought that was never even opened up and put together? The box was never open. Where is that shit? Did you let it go when you were evicted, or did you trade it or sell it for fucking hugs?
She probably sold it. Probably sold it up on Facebook Marketplace or some Craigslist or some shit. Wild. Wild. It's just so wild. It really is. It's just crazy to me. Like, I can't. I can't. Not at all. Not with her. It's just so wrong. It's so wrong on every single level. And now, what she's subjecting that child to right now in that environment they're living in is absolutely disgusting as well. All the trash, the bags of trash and empty cans, and the continuous lying that comes out of her mouth, even after she wanted to blame drugs for all this. No, no, girl, it's not. It's you. It's you, bitch. It's you. And still, she continues to do all vile shit all the time. Like, just having your baby in that environment is disgusting. There's people out here that would kill for a baby, and look at what you're doing. It just makes me sick.
Yeah.
It really does. It makes me sick.
Just like, when she was with that roommate that contacted me because Ashley posted on Facebook and had tagged me. And this woman was like, kind of like, who are you and what do you know about this? And mind you, this is the same bitch that would consistently speak on autistic children.
Yup.
Say that she wanted to punch them.
I remember that. With the roomies kid, right? Or someone in that house.
Yep. Well, any roommate she had that had a child, yes, she talked mad shit on them, their parenting, and their child. Her roommate had said that she had put him on the floor on a blanket with this iPad. Because it's always fucking iPads, dude. Why can't you teach your child, just like with the walking and the sitting up? I told her, I said, you have to help. And she would make excuses. Well, she can't help him, pull himself up on things with her bed because there's some type of, safety mechanism. But then she shows her room, and her bed is a regular ass fucking cheap, like half a bunk bed. There is nothing on there. I would say take him out to a picnic table outside and let him pull himself up. Use your fucking fingers and pull him up. Well, she had put him on the floor, and this is all from her roommate. She had put him on the floor with the tablet and was apparently swiping through TikTok. And she said that there is too much attention on the baby and that she needs to figure out how for people to quit asking about the baby and it be about her again.
Wild. Wild. Never. It should never be about you again, bitch. Oh my god, I hate her. I hate her so much I can't.
Yeah.
Wild.
I would like to go to Elkton, Maryland.
For real though.
And have a little road trip. Maybe, run into her at Walmart.
Imagine. Oh, I would have a whole bunch of shit to say to her if I ever caught her in real life, like face to face. Like, absolutely not. She is just the worst, the fucking worst. And even still, she is awful. And nothing will save that. She's just awful person inside and out. It's sad. It really is sad.
Well, and
Yep. You did. Auntie has been saying that from the beginning. That this child like will trump the attention she gets and she ain't gonna like it.
oh yeah. Well, and then you have, her and the attempting to. The only reason why she got pregnant was to try to trap Grandpappy.
And it didn't work.
Right, and since that hasn't worked, she has now been saying how she wants to get pregnant again. And she wants a little girl because she apparently thinks, even though Grandpappy has a daughter, that if she gives him another daughter, he's going to magically drop everything for her. And no. Bitch, he doesn't want you. Just like she said in October of no, it was October of last year. Still, a year ago. That supposedly Grandpappy was at a divorce attorney signing the papers to pursue a divorce with Denise. But you know what's weird is we'll basically say a year later, guess who he's still with?
Right.
And guess who he's not with?
Right.
That
She's
man
dumb
is
as
fucking
fuck for
up.
thinking that anyway.
Well, she thinks that, her smelly, unwashed fucking tuna hut is gonna bring in, somebody that doesn't want anything to fucking do with her.
It's just like she's just so raunch. So fucking raunch.
Well, and everybody says, can you imagine the smell of Gabby? Can you imagine the smell of Ashley?
Oh god, it's worse probably. It really probably is. Oh lord, I don't even want to think about it. Yeah, right. Denise wouldn't allow it. Exactly.
Well, and just like she got around him having to pay child support or them filing for child support or some shit because she told the DHHS worker that he lives in Jamaica.
Are you kidding me?
I swear to God. It even says it on fucking his birth certificate that she claims that Reiner is her maiden name.
Reiner isn't her maiden name though, is it?
No, Reiner is Ryan's last name.
Right, right. The husband, yeah.
Yeah, and she told the caseworker at the hospital that she was never married and that Reiner was her maiden name.
That's absolutely wild.
She knew that if she said that she was married, that Ryan would have been listed as his dad. Churchy. So she just fucking lied about it. And that's why I said, buckle up, Buttercup, because that is lying on government documents. And I am going to call the state of fucking Maryland. And I'm going to say, hey, on November 1st of 23, this woman came in and had a baby. And she put on this baby's birth certificate that she had never been married and that her maiden name was Reiner. But if you pull records, she was divorced 2 months later. And her married name is Reiner. Jesus, what is her fucking maiden name? Egger or Egler or some shit like that is her actual maiden name. because she still has a fucking email address that she uses. Excuse me for a moment. My alarm's gonna go off because I think my other set of keys is in my daughter's truck. Alarm deactivated. Burp, 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 burp. Burp. Dog can go for a ride with me. Wait, so they don't tag? What do you mean, tag? So from what she said was that the caseworker who she was working with, which I don't believe, because I don't think that a woman would jeopardize her fucking job to commit fraud with Ashley. But she said, oh, I'm actually, I have to go and get an estimate, to have my exhaust. So I do have duals with, I had 6-inch, outlets, the tips on the exhaust. And I had my truck towed, I don't know, it was the 16th of August. And the tow truck picked it up from the ass end, which 4-wheel drive has to be flatbedded. And I kept telling him that, but he was like, oh no, it's okay, because you have 2-wheel or front wheel drive option. So he picked my truck up and attempted to fucking tow it, and he busted my exhaust. So I literally have next to no exhaust on my truck. So I have to go and get a quote to get it fixed. But it actually has a nice little purr anyways. Just like my car. I think my neighbors hate me. I don't know. I've always been a loud exhaust. I had a fucking 05 Durango that had in it. I straight did straight pipes. I cut off the catalytic converters. I straight piped it all the way back. And I'll tell you what, when you started that bitch, I lived in a trailer park at the time too. So my neighbors really hated me. But yeah, so yeah, how do you say that? Edgel. I knew it was something like that, like Edgler or something. But yeah, Edgel is her maiden, never been married name. And they can find that information out there, Ashley. Just FYI.
You know what's wild? I never even knew her maiden name. Like,
Yeah, she's like I said, she still has that on an email. It's Edgel.
funny. That's funny. What a weird ass. Like, why would you want to keep his last name? Like, that's wild.
Well, because she has it on the baby's birth certificate that's her maiden name, so she has to keep it. Just like she claims that in order for her to change her name, she has to go to Washington, D.C.
That's a lie. That is such
According to her, she has to, so she said to change the name on her passport, which would obviously be part of her, process of changing her name. And then she left that, the one audio I have of me and her, she laughed and she said, well, the joke's on them because I'm not even AR anymore. Well, who the fuck is you? Because your name's still Ashley Reiner.
Right. Right.
And I think that this last fucking car fund beg shit was so that she can go into court here next month. And because she has court, I think it says September 9th. It's September 9th or September 6th at 8:30 in the morning, so that she can go into court with money in hand, hoping that if she has some kind of money, that they're not gonna fucking rail her. She claims that she's had that car for over a month in her possession, doesn't know the year, make, and model, doesn't know what kind of car it is, even though you need that information to get insurance. But it's the fucking lies upon lies upon lies. And people want to sit and talk shit. Well, why do you troll her? I don't troll her. I expose her bullshit and I tell the truth. You don't like it, don't fucking be here. Right. Well, so hang on, Paisley, hang on. Because you don't necessarily have to have a license to get insurance. I know that this sounds like sketch as fuck, but way back, right after Keith and I got together, I had bought a Fusion, and it was going to be sky high to add the Fusion to my ex-husband's now insurance. Keith had called and got a quote, so he didn't have a driver's license at the time, and they let him open a policy. But if you don't have a valid driver's license and you are requesting a policy, you must have somebody that you are listing as a driver. So, obviously with him listing me as a driver, they allowed it to happen. But yes, no. That bitch ain't got a license. She ain't got a fucking car. She ain't got no fucking insurance. Because if she had insurance, that bitch would definitely be online begging. Well, I need to make my insurance payment, my credit card payment, my bank is overdrawn, I have rent, my cell phone bill, my storage unit, my this, my that, the baby needs diapers. The fuck out of here. Is Scabriello live again? Yep. Hang on, let me turn on my hotspot and we'll listen to her. Alright, let me set you guys there. Did it not? It did not connect. Alright, hang on. It says it connected. Oh, there it goes. Come on, switch over. I don't know why, it smells like men's cologne in here. It doesn't smell bad. Psychic Sylvia Brown, my mom went and seen her way back in like 99, I think it was. And she told my mom that anytime that we randomly smelt my brother's cologne, it was my brother letting us know that he was near. He used to wear that Gravity. Oh, she's cleaning.
Your house looks nice. Thanks.
Jesus Christ, those fucking cats, dude. I don't know, that's what I was wondering.
No. Nothing
She
much.
got the mop out. She changed her clothes again. Let me see how I can do this.
I gotta get my magic eraser because I was trying to get the stuff off onto the walls. It's not working.
Don't judge my Halloween pants, y'all. Halloween is my favorite time, so come on, Gabby. Come back in the camera. Hang on. Wait for her to come back. Now she's wearing like a white sweater and a pair of leggings, it looks like. Where'd she go? Oh, it says it's loading. I don't know if I can swipe out. Oh my lord. Come on, Gabby. So I'm sure being that she changed her clothes yet again, I'm sure CPS. Let me see, I think she's filling up her mop bucket. Casey, you want to fill up the mop? And that sounds like water. It's like really fucking loud. Hey. say, I think that it's really strange, and I could be wrong, but I think it's a little strange that she says that the CPS calls and tells her when they're coming. How does that make it a random pop-up if you know that they're coming to give you a hug test? Does anybody know if that's true? Will they call before they come? Alright, let's not slam on right. Bro. This is a fucking expressway. And like, what the fuck is the point of getting on for people to look at your wall? Because that's literally all that she is showing.
Good morning.
Like, she's...
I need more cleaning supplies.
She needs more cleaning supplies. Okay, hang on. I gotta order my Dunkin'.
Hi, how are you guys? I think it's time for Gabby to go to the dentist. I have this tooth is bad.
The tooth that you show that has a massive amount of plaque built up on it, that tooth. Oh, what the fuck face is that? Why does it keep freezing? Okay, BRB. Oh my god. So fucking
Hold on. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. You guys want to see my tooth? I don't really care if I get made fun of. It's disgusting and it's really bad. Yep, the broken one. Yeah, let me show you. Don't make fun of me, but if you do, whatever. That's the one that's hurting me. Mm-hmm. Ow. Yeah. It's a little bit painful. It started really hurting yesterday because it really hasn't been bothering me. But like last night, it needs to be pulled. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I'm just scared. I don't really.
Why does she keep freezing? Oh, okay, well, you're getting finger hearts. That's so cute. Oh, it says paused. Did the CPS worker come? Can I just say Duncan has like the best fucking hash browns? Well, thank you, Toad. How do you say that? The lowest low for sending that to Kayla. She's working. Oh, thank you. Let me get you back real quick. We're watching Gabby, but she paused. Oh, there goes my bed. I will. She's probably looking, to be honest. She's just said she can't talk when she's on a call, which I get. You guys. My baby girl will be out of class in 3 hours. And then on her way home until Monday. I'm so excited. And then I'll cry again when she leaves on Monday. Her dad, who literally is like the world's biggest piece of shit, was like, I don't know why you let her come home so much. All that does is make it worse on you every time she leaves. Bitch, what? Because she's my fucking kid. That's why she comes home. Like, do you not want to see your kid? Like, what the fuck? My daughter knows that even at 40 fucking years old, if she wants to come stay the night with mom, she does. And while she's gone and away, we sleep on FaceTime together. At least until she can get placed with a roommate. Let me say something. Oh, yeah, it's paused. Comments are still rolling. I was like, is it my fucking phone, dude? No. Oh, and we're back.
I don't know why that.
Oh, and she's eating. Alright, you guys. Hang tight for a second. I gotta run in this place to get an estimate.
You like the shirt? Thank you. You know what? I have clove oil. Sorry, it's really bothering me right now. Like, bad. I'm out of Advil, so I can't take Advil right now. But I think I have clove oil. And I think I put that on last night, and it did help. But I'm going to have to just... Oh, no. No, remember, this is the tooth that they wouldn't pull. Wait a second. Is it this tooth or this tooth? One of these tooth, they said to me that they couldn't pull it because of the nerve. No, remember I went into... Remember... What tooth was it? I don't remember. But remember they couldn't just pull it because of the bone. The bone or something. No, I have an email. I was on live when I told everybody. Because I was asking the doctor, the dentist, if they could just pull it now, and they said I'm not doing that. I'm not comfortable doing that. I have to send you to an orthopedic or a dental surgeon. You bought my book? It's not that one, I remember. Is it this one?
Why the fuck would an orthopedic
It's my
surgeon
right.
be doing dental work?
No, I'm not calling them. I don't have the money.
Get the fuck out of here.
They don't cover it for anesthesia.
I need to go see an orthopedic.
They may want to do a bone graft. Yep, remember I had a bone graft? Like, oh. I think I have an email. But you bought my book? Did anyone get their book in the mail today? Anybody at all?
I'm gonna say, yeah, look, this is what they did to my supper.